What's up, guys? We're back once again, and we're going to be talking about some more Last of Us. Now, I did do a video talking about what's next for Ellie. Now, I'm also going to be talking about for Last of Us Part 3. More likely, we're going to be seeing Abby again, and honestly, what I'd like to see out of Abby if she does return, and what my thoughts are about this now. But going over the entirety of Last of Us Part 2, there are things about Abby's character I do like, and there's things about her, of course, I do not like. I don't think I'll ever accept the fact that she did kill Joel because of what happened. Now, again, there's always consequences to the actions of what we do. Now, honestly, there was consequences to Joel's actions, and there was consequences to Abby's actions. Of course, where, she did what she did. She lost all her friends. She possibly lost her own life. And with going through what she went through, I think finding out about her friends dying, between Tommy and Ellie and everything in general. I think also with her getting kidnapped and her getting whatever type of torture that she went through or any type of ordeal that she went through during her capture in California, I think that there was a lot of possibilities of what happened, and we may see that in part 3. We may see where a time gap, don't know for how long, I would say maybe a couple years, where she is with these newly colonized Fireflies in Santa Barbara, where either she is in command of her own platoon or literally at the highest of command of this colony, where she just went through the ranks quickly because of she was related to someone that was trying to work on the cure, as well as also her knowledge of the Fireflies, what she knows about the wolves, what she knows about the scars, what she knows about the infected, just her knowledge in general, and becoming some type of a leader, but still having PTSD for what happened to her, killing Joel, losing her friends, seeing them die, and then things that happened to her while she was being tortured and whatever else while she was captive, along with Lev. I can see Lev having some type of PTSD as well with Abby, and Abby's not showing it as much as Lev is, possibly, or the other way around, and something's going on to where Abby has to go out on her own to get away from it, to where maybe there is another possibility of another immune person out there, or someone that was working on a cure before the outbreak, where it shows more of a possibility of what can happen to an immune person, or how we can become more immune, or how we can be able to stop this virus and kill this virus. So there are possibilities of what can happen. I did talk about in my Ellie video that maybe she does come across Abby at some point, maybe where she is out somewhere, and as I stated, I really want to see more adventure in this game. I want to be able to see more, being able to do more, being able to go, okay, well, let's go here for this mission, or let's go here for this part of the mission. I really want to see that in this story. I really want to see this, because I think after so long with The Last of Us Part 2, it gave us more exploration, where I think they need to expand more. I think they need to expand this universe more, where Abby goes to possibly where her dad died, where she's maybe able to finally make peace of what happened, as well as also go into these other environments, come across more infected that we've seen before, other infected that we may not see, come across these new, maybe these kind of hybrids or something to where we don't know exactly what they are until we actually get more information and come across these other antagonists that are part of this, crazy cult, like, we thought the Fireflies were, or the Scars, or the Wolves, or whatever, and then something happens to where Ellie and Abby come together at possibly the very end, or I would say the almost close to the last act of the game, and they have to basically say, okay, look, I don't like you, but we have to work together. And I think I'm ready to see that, to where they can finally make peace, to be like, okay, look, you did what you did, I did what I did, we need to settle this. And either they need to either kill each other or try to kill one another, or they need to just put the past behind them. Because I don't think the very last part of Last of Us Part 2 was, I would say, good enough for either myself or any fans that are true fans of this franchise, where either one of them's got to die, or they have to make peace somehow, to be either Abby, because since Ellie spared, I would say, Ellie twice, Ellie has spared her, I would say once or twice now. But honestly, I'd love to see more of what's going to happen, because honestly, I'd like to see Abby and Ellie possibly work together one final time to take down either a very large group of foes or one huge group, to where they have to work together to possibly may have to deal with a cure. This may have to deal with a cure. This may have to be like, okay, look, you're the only other immune person that I've come across, and this may be our last chance to actually make a cure, because you were there before the outbreak, as was I. We need to figure out how to fix this cure. If we can do this, then we can do it. But honestly, I think everyone is ready for something. I mean, I can honestly see that. I can honestly see them possibly work together, and I like to see that. Also, I'd like to see possibly redemption out of Abby, basically going, okay, look, because they've tried to make her like a Joel figure to Lev. They have, because of Lev losing her sister, and Lev having to be raised in the community that she was in, and I guess she feels a connection to Abby, especially after Abby and her have saved one another several times, working together, having to save her sister, and Abby coming to not save them only not once but 3 times, and Lev has saved her, I would say, once or twice, but now Lev and her owe one another, and I think that's the reason why that a lot of people like that, because it's kind of like a Joel and Ellie story in a way, but at the same time, a lot of people, including myself, like how she states that, you're my people now, and maybe they can build their own little group, sort of like how she did in Last of Us Part 2, where, she had Mel, she had Owen, she had Manny, she had all of them, and they did die because, of course, what they did and what they took part in. So honestly, those are just my thoughts. I'd like to see, what I would really like to see in this. I'd like to see more of what their actions were in the past games, how they can grow, as well as also what we can see them in future-wise, and what other characters can they go across, and what we can remember from certain parts of, like, let's say, the past, like we always seen in the first and second game, and we can also see possibly the third one. So let me know what you guys think about this. Would you like to see Abby return? How would you like to see Abby return? What would you like to see her doing in Last of Us Part 3? I'd like to know your thoughts down in the comments down below. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing, as well as leave the notification bell on so you guys are notified every time I upload. First off, I also want to thank you guys for your time. Love you guys. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. So hope you guys are enjoying this. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.